You're watching Mining Headlines on mining.com. I'm Devin Murrigan. We start here. The gold price extended losses after the U.S. Federal Reserve cut interest rates as expected on Wednesday. The Fed lowered rates by 0.25%, bringing the benchmark rate to 4.3%. Now, while delivering its third cut this year, the Fed also signaled that it expects to reduce rates next year more slowly than previously thought. Gold slipped by 1% after the announcement to $2,622 an ounce. A slower rate cut signals inflation or economic risks are under control, reducing the appeal for gold as a safe haven. Volkswagen has made a strategic leap into the lithium supply chain. It has acquired a 9.9% stake in Canadian lithium company Patriot Battery Metals for $48 million. This marks the automaker's first direct investment in lithium. The German car company secured 100,000 tons of spodumene concentrate annually for 10 years from Patriot's Quebec-based project. That lithium will power Volkswagen's EV battery factories in Europe and North America, including a massive new plant under construction in St. Thomas, Ontario. Barrick Gold is turning to international arbitration to resolve its dispute with the Malian government. The Canadian mining giant faces blocked gold shipments and disagreements over Mali's new mining code, threatening operations at its Loulo-Gounkoto complex. The mining operation produced nearly 700,000 ounces of gold last year. Arrests of Barrick staff and even a warrant for CEO Mark Bristow have added to the tensions. Barrick says it's committed to fair dispute resolution and dialogue with Mali's military-led government. The Loulo-Gounkoto mine is critical to Mali's economy, contributing up to 10% of its GDP and employing mostly local workers. Now, Barrick has invested over $10 billion in Mali since starting operations nearly 30 years ago. The world's largest miner, BHP, is bracing for uncertainty as President-elect Donald Trump plans sweeping trade measures, including tariffs on goods like cars and computer chips. BHP CEO Mike Henry says the company is closely monitoring how industrial policy and trade flows will shift under the new administration. Despite the concerns, Henry says the U.S. is expected to remain a strong supporter of mining and critical mineral supply chains. Meanwhile, BHP continues to focus on growing its copper business and remains cautious about potential large-scale mergers following its failed $49 billion bid for Anglo American earlier this year. US-based miner Arcadium Lithium is facing lawsuits over its $6.7 billion takeover by Rio Tinto. Shareholders claim the company misled investors, filing cases in 4 U.S. courts. Arcadium has responded with disclosures to keep the deal on track ahead of a shareholder vote on December the 23rd. Now, despite the disputes, major investors like Calvert and Calster support the buyout. Rio Tinto's offer comes with a 90% premium to Arcadium's pre-bid value, though it's still below last year's peak valuation. And that's where we leave it from mining.com headlines. Bye-bye for now.